Okay, so today I got in a Jaymz imitation Les Paul. And I have been doing some research. I am not a professional musician. I am learning it. During the pandemic, my good friend and I started learning guitar by using YouTube videos. My bread machine's gonna go off, so this is more of an informational video than an entertaining video. But I'll do my best. I'm sure I'm gonna get. There's gonna be kids that'll come down and talk to me and stuff. Anyway, we did our best to learn guitar from using YouTube videos. The results were mixed at best. And then my eldest daughter wanted to get musician. And I looked at the family plan. And it wasn't much more for me to do it than just her. And if we did a family plan, then she would get other I don't know what she's doing. We would get other instruments and stuff like that. I wonder, I saw on other unboxings, the box was split. Let's see if that's still the case. Oh, that's the back. Okay, so it's certainly well packed. It's your regular white styrofoam. Hey, Amelie. I can hear you. Oh, that's them upstairs? Oh. Anyway. Alright, so I have this upside down. I have a guitar cord, electric guitar cord, and something to adjust the truss rod. Let's flip this over. And free something that I don't need. It's covered in styrofoam. So I decided on the Les Paul style because I've always been a huge fan of the looks. I've never really liked how a Stratocaster looked, but I always thought this was a great look, especially, you know, Jimmy Page and so many classic rockers used these. And at first I was going to get one of the cheapest Epiphone Les Pauls, and everything that I read about it said that it was a very basic guitar and I was going to need to upgrade the strings and eventually upgrade the pickups and maybe the pots. And then I was trying not to buy a Chinese made guitar, but I kept coming back to some of the others. Like the Feasley looked really nice, but it also needed a lot of setup. And then I started seeing things about this guitar, the Jaymz. And the more I dug into it, the more it sounded like it was a good starter Les Paul, that if I continued to grow in my musicianship, I could upgrade the pickups, the humbuckers, and maybe drill. I would have to, if I wanted to put bigger pots, they were saying you have to enlarge the hole, but I can do that easily, and I could put better pots on it. And, you know, of course I bought some nice leaky strings to put onto it. But let's take a look at how this looks. And one of the things that you always hear with these is how the neck is set up. The frets are usually very sharp. The frets aren't always even, and it seemed like about 80% of the time this particular guitar brand out of the box was pretty close to set up. So let's take a look. Is there a top to this? It's gorgeous, that's for sure. Wow. But by the way, I bought this. I'm not getting paid for this or anything. I spent my own money on this. This one was $189. Wow. This, wow. This is a beautiful guitar. Not feeling anything that's super sharp. Maybe. Here, my kids are playing Minecraft. That's maybe right there, but I'm not going to be putting my hands there. I can barely do scales. This is a little. That's catching a little bit, but not much. I would say this is about the same as my Yamaha acoustic. That's nice. Okay. I have this little tool here. Let's see if I will definitely be polishing these frets and oiling the fretboard. No high frets. Okay. I don't really have a flashlight right now. But I mean, just at first glance, this is a nice flat neck. Wow. Okay. Wow. This is a beautiful instrument. Some of the people had reported that they had cracks at the neck. I don't have any of that. I imagine that happened in shipping for them. But the way this is packed is different than the other unboxing videos that I've seen. This is a gorgeous guitar. Like, I'm stunned that this is what it looks like out of the box. It has tuners with an L on it. They look like quality tuners. I mean, obviously it needs to be tuned, and I'll put new strings on it. I actually have my practice amp coming tomorrow, so I will do some work on this and post another video. Thanks for watching.